The 2025 Africa SACCO Savings and Credit Cooperatives Regulatory Roundtable was officially launched last evening in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's capital, in the presence of senior government officials, SACCO regulatories, industry experts, development partners, and cooperative leaders from across Africa and beyond. Speaking at the occasion, Agriculture State Minister Sofia Kassa stated that agriculture in Ethiopia remains the backbone of the economy, empowering over 65% of population with its significant contribution to exports, food security and rural livelihoods. The sector is currently undergoing transformation through irrigation with increased focus on commercialization, climate-resilient production and agriculture value chain, she added. However, the State Minister stated that financial constraints facing the sector and affordable financial services and inaccessibility to finance remain challenges to boost productivity.
SACCOs in this context are expected to be the financial route that empower farmers, agribusiness, and rural communities to thrive. The synergy between agriculture and cooperative is not only strategic, it is essential for both national and continental food security.
The State Minister stressed saving and credit cooperatives are critical financial systems that empower farmers, agribusinesses and rural communities to thrive. On his part, African Confederation of Cooperative Savings and Credit Association Executive Director George Ombando emphasized that the power of cooperatives for inclusive transformation in the African continent. In this regard, the SACCO's business model is meant to empower the people of Africa, he added.
The regulators, we have the responsibility to see that among the SACCOs, which is a good vehicle to support inclusivity in the continent, we maintain the highest standard of governance, transparency, and accountability.
The Executive Director pointed out that SACCOs are the vehicles and have the responsibility to support inclusivity in the continent by maintaining the highest standard of governance, transparency, and accountability. Ethiopian Cooperative Commissioner Shifra Shugute on his part said that the SACCO reform in Ethiopia is no longer a concept. It is a movement in motion.
We also recognize that this cannot be done in isolation. That's why platforms like this SACCO Leaders Platform are vital. They foster South-South cooperation, enable peer learning, and help us to collectively address our shared challenges. I call upon all of us here, regulators, policymakers, SACCO leaders, and development partners to commit to deeper cooperation, greater innovation, and the renewed culture of transparency and the member focus. As we move forward, Ethiopia remains open to learning, sharing, and co-creating solutions that will advance not only our national agenda but also the collective dream of the African cooperative renaissance.
According to Ethiopian news agency, the Commissioner further elaborated that modernizing legal and policy frameworks and strengthening governance and oversight mechanisms are tailored to real economic needs are among the reforms. Recognizing that greater achievements cannot be done in isolation, he stressed that platforms like SACCOs are vital to foster South-South collaboration, enable peer learning, and collectively address shared challenges. Finally, he reaffirmed Ethiopia's commitment for learning, sharing, and co-creating solutions that will advance national agenda and a collective dream for an African cooperative renaissance.